Hi everybody, thanks for stopping back at the Cranberry Cornstalk YouTube channel, the channel where we share love for primitive decor. This week I have a chance to share with you some things that I found, some art projects I've been working on. It's just, you seem to pick a subject and you stick in that channel. Lately it's been watercolor for me. Here I painted a watercolor Santa. I found a watercolor canvas that I've never seen before and thought I'd try it out. I'll let you know how the results of that went in later on in this video. I also made some beeswax, blackened beeswax, cinnamon rubbed Santa Clauses. I've been selling them like crazy. I'm still selling them along with the Easter bunnies. Everybody's gearing up for next spring. Since I started this video and took the footage of the trees and the beauty outside in the fall, it has already snowed. It's after Thanksgiving now, the day after 2 days after Thanksgiving, and it's just been a whirlwind change of weather in a heartbeat. So it's been here in Pennsylvania, it's been in the 20s, and it is beautiful, but we do have snow on the ground. So this week's video will be about that and some more art projects I found for watercolor. So if watercolor is your thing, this is definitely the video for you. Some things I found out on my own. I am brand new to watercolor. I just saw some vintage pieces that I fell in love with. They were colored by Andrew Wyeth. He put more color in his artwork later on in his life, I believe, but his earlier works that I fell in love with are just the real monotone, simple colors that make everything look so vintagey, which is almost impossible to find now. It seems like everything is so bright, and you know, a lot of things are done on iPads, and I'm not knocking any of that. Just my personal favorite. I like the look of a vintage paint or portrait. And when I do acrylics, it might be a little bit different, but as far as watercolor, I just like that old crinkly paper. It looks like it's been in a drawer for years, or maybe hanging on a wall in an abandoned home, something like that. But that's what I'm into, and if you like that, stick around. In the video, I'll share a little bit more of the Cranberry Cornstalk behind the scenes with you. If you like the things that we have here on our channel, we have, I think in this video, we have a picture of a new canvas bag. I took my old hog artwork, the acrylic that I'd done previously in my videos, check back. It's a folk art pig. I put that on a canvas bag. I am so impressed with the quality of the bag. I really loved how it turned out, and I've had some orders since then. So if you're interested in the bag, you can message me. They are running $49.99 as of this video. So if you like that bag, I can get you some. I have a whole pile of them being made. I've already sold about half of them. So just hit me up, message me, or you can go to Facebook. I have a Facebook page, the Cranberry Cornstalk Company by Victoria Bowser. Also, we have Etsy. We're on Fair. If you're a wholesaler, I can put the bags on Fair as a wholesale if you let me know that you're interested in that. So that's what we got going on here. It's nice to be back. I know I missed a couple of weeks. I'm trying to chunk out a video every week. It's not happening, but I'm really trying hard. Yeah, so that's where we're at. And I hate to make excuses, so I'm going to just stop there. You know, I'm busy like all of you are. We're just busy, working in the shop, making candles. It's Christmas season. Sales are going crazy. And my job outside of this one is extremely busy this time of year. We just hit the ground running every day. And then, you know, home life, you eat your Thanksgiving dinner, you have your family in, and all that fun stuff. So anyway, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we're moving on to Christmas. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the comment section down below. I'll try to leave as much detailed information as I can about the new watercolor projects that I found, the little tools that you can use to make your watercolor easier. I have something to tell you, but it'll have to happen after Christmas because I can't release it before Christmas. Yeah. So I do have something to share with you after Christmas, and I'll let you know why. It's kind of a secret until then. All right, guys, thanks for stopping again at the Cranberry Cornstalk YouTube channel. If you're like me and you like to watch videos, I watch so many videos, but I always forget to go up and click the thumbs up button because I just like the video and I move on to the next one. I'm just trying to fill my brain with a lot of information. But make sure you hit the like button and just comment down below, say happy Thanksgiving, or tell me where you're from. Anything like that helps my video get played more. I'm trying to build my channel back up. It's rough. All right, guys, let's move on to what I've done this week. here's that canvas bag I was telling you about. And we have some new candles in the shop. They're called Dubby Votives. They're so cute. They're all lumpy, swirly, melted down, cinnamon dusted. They smell amazing. Right now they come in 2 scents, pine and what's the other scent? Can't think. They are on the site. I can't think what the other scent is. Pine, maybe gingerbread, because we do have some new gingerbread men out for this year. They'll be featured for 2025. But yeah, this is our new mold that we just received, and he's so adorable. We had been looking for one that's not too cutesy, but still looked prim, and this just fit the bill perfectly. It's really thick and chunky, but it's not too big. You can set it on top of your potpourri or in a Christmas bowl like we have here. It is hand dusted in cinnamon and rolled just for our primitive look. Then I move on to the back of the shop. Here's some of our folk art Santas that we are making. We were just working on pulling them out of the molds. Here it's called cleaning. When you work in ceramics, you clean the seam lines off of them. My molds are really getting old, so therefore they go over the edges a lot. So we have quite the seam on our molds now, and I'm too cheap to buy new molds. I really like the molds I have, but they are plastic. They're supposed to be for chocolate or something, but they work for me. I'm very picky about the style of mold that comes out. So when I do find one, I get obsessive with not wanting to change. But you can see there's a lot of excess wax wasted here, and it is such a pain in the butt, guys. I have to clean every little Santa Claus off. A lot of my molds I do just because they're older, but maybe someday I'll find some tin ones that I can afford. But for now, to do it in bulk, we're sticking with the plastic ones. And yeah, we had a lot to make this week. They're all gone. We're working on making some today as well in the shop, and I'm sure they'll be sold out as fast as possible. Typically for wholesale orders, if you're new to the wholesale industry, the Santa Clauses would have gone like crazy in July. We did sell a lot all summer and last spring, but for some reason they're still ordering. We do have a quick turnaround time. Most of our orders are out within a week, so that's probably one of the reasons that we continue to sell, Christmas items here, even though normally as a wholesaler we'd be selling spring, if not fall. You turn around almost the opposite of what season you're in. So if we're in Christmas season, we'd be selling the opposite, summer or, spring, something like that. So here's our little guys, all melted down. The seams are cured and melted off, and they're ready to roll out the door. They're all gone, and we have some new ones for today. Okay, so moving on to our watercolor section of today's video. I found this aqua mat on one of the art stores, and I thought it was just absolutely amazing. It's rubber. You can wash it off. You can put your brushes in it. Some of the cups are collapsible. You can put water in them, a place to put your brushes. The paint trays are actually built in the rubber with rubber lids. So I found it fascinating, and I couldn't wait to try it out. I got it in the mail this week, and it's just worth its weight in gold. You can cover any surface, and you don't get your surface dirty. So it comes with an extra little tray. You can see there in the back. Nice big wide trays to mix your colors. And again, like I mentioned earlier, I like my colors really muted, like vintage, and barely much color at all, unless it's a brown or a coffee looking stain, something like that. That's about all the color I do, unless it's just a small tint. So having the big water cups like that is just perfect for what I'm looking for. This is a collapsible water cup that's removable from the rubber mat, and it has little, so you can see the ridges there in the bottom. that clean your brush nicely. And then there's also the holes on the side. This video is not sponsored by them. I just really liked I just wanted to try it out and I liked it. The holes there for using for brushes, but I always lay mine across, so I was really tickled to see the indents on the top of the cup that you can just lay your brushes across. I have this weird thinking, and maybe because I'm new to watercolor, I can't stand the thought of turning my brush upside down and sticking the handle down in while it's, you know, drying or resting. I feel like all that dirty water run back into your bristles again, back in where they're connected. I can't think what that little neck piece is called, but it bugs me to lay brushes like that or put them in handle first unless they're completely dry. So that's what it looks like there. You can see at the top, that's where you can put a touch of watercolor and mix with your water. It's a nice heavy rubber. I don't think it would tear very easily. And there's another cup there to put your brushes in or whatever it is you want to put there. I love it. I think it's an amazing product, and whoever did that, kudos to you. You did a great job. And a removable tray, so you can wash that out as well. And the reason I didn't want to say anything, and I don't think my grandkids will be watching this, but the reason I wanted to wait till after Christmas to tell you this is I bought every one of my grandchildren one of these mats. I'm trying to teach them artwork, and I think this would be a great way that they'd be allowed to sit around the table, the dining room table maybe, put their colors in. I didn't want to start them off on cheap stuff, you know, from Walmart. Nothing against Walmart. I didn't want to set them up with cheap artist products. I wanted them to start well, and if they take off with it, then they'll know what quality is, and if they don't, then I really wasn't out a lot of money. But I did get them some really nice watercolors and brushes for Christmas and all kinds of wonderful watercolor paper. I'm so excited to teach them, and it's not something that I will ever regret buying. I think I can get them hooked on any kind of artwork, really just creativity, right guys? We're on this channel because we like to make and create, or just like our primitives. So these little lids are just perfect. They're very seal tight. You can push them down. You can feel they're closing. I don't think any water would leak out of these. They bend really easily, but I don't think they would tear easily. It's a new amazing addition, something I've never seen before, but I'm extremely impressed. And again, like I said, I bought 4 of them for all my 4 granddaughters for Christmas, and I can't wait to teach them how to paint in watercolor.
what in the world's going on.